Right, hello and welcome back to the channel. I've now mic'd up. I did start this video without micing up because I didn't think I had the mic, but I've just had a proper look and I do. So anyway, welcome back to today's video. I thought it was about time I gave you a little bit of an update on the Broodmares and the Youngstock and basically everyone who doesn't feature on the channel day to day, because obviously the competition horses are going out and doing bits, so they're in the vlogs, and Paprika's now being broken in, so she's in the vlogs, so I thought I'd update you kind of like on everyone else. I'm actually out here right now with the Broodmares. It is the first day I've got away with wearing a t-shirt, which is amazing. I think it's for 1 or 2 days only, but that's okay. We can enjoy it while it lasts. So I'm out with the Broodmares who have now moved on to their spring grazing. This grazing we haven't actually used since we've been here. When did we come here? Last April, June? I can't remember. But last year anyway. And we haven't used it because basically the grass wasn't coming through very well on it. So we had a farmer come and look at it, and the grass still isn't long, but it is nice, fresh shoots of spring grass. So we're letting pretty much most of the other grazing up there rest, and the Broodmares have now come down onto this grazing, which they were very happy about. But first I'll talk to you about Flo, because she is obviously slightly more boring. She's not in foal, are you? But Flo's happy, aren't you? She's actually come a lot more friendly. She's dead funny. I've like kind of made the effort to come out and give her scratches and give her treats when I see her and stuff. And because I've done that, she's now like befriended me. But you're not that keen on my mum still, are you? No, Mum tried to take a rug off yesterday because it was quite warm yesterday as well. Not quite as warm as today. And you wouldn't let her, would you? But we've made friends. She came from a massive stud, and I feel like she's probably never ever like been loved before, have you? I don't know. You don't know, do you, how they're treated at these studs? I'm not saying she was treated badly in any way, but I think you've just been pretty much turned out in a field, haven't you? Which is fine. But yeah, so that is Flo. You're really boring, aren't you? You're gonna be going back in foal this year, so we'll start up with all that soon. Where are we now? March, probably beginning of May, end of April, we'll start thinking about doing stuff with you, getting you checked, your pre-breeding checks and all that jazz, and inseminating, which my mum's actually doing this year, which is quite exciting because she did her AI course last year, so it'll be my mum doing it. Are you a bit hot? You're panting a bit, aren't you? Are you a bit hot? But yeah, she's looking very well. She's very happy. Don't itch me back because it hurts when you guys itch me back. Fern, the little, well, that's actually Flo's foal. She always tries to itch me back and it really hurts. So yeah, and then I'll move on to Megan. Now Megan was meant to be in foal. As we're in a pretty similar situation to last year. I am pretty sure she's not in foal, but about probably 6 weeks ago now, we could feel the foal kicking, so we thought she definitely was. But now she really doesn't look in foal. But I was thinking if she'd slipped it, there should be, well, the fox probably would have nicked whatever it was, but there should have been a little bit of mess on the back end or something at this stage, but we don't know. So yeah, this is Megan, and there's really not much bump there. I mean, we don't know. We're pretty sure she's not. So if she isn't in foal again, because this will be the second time she slipped a foal potentially, we're going to give her one more chance, because obviously last time we didn't put her in foal, and I'm still in contact with the woman. The woman's lovely, but with her moving and everything, and she's quite a stressy horse, she may have slipped it then, or obviously we can't 100% guarantee that she was in foal. I can feel movement in there now though. It's so strange. And this year she obviously did go in foal, but she went in foal with twins, so they had to pinch a twin off her. So if she isn't in foal this time, we are going to try one more time because she hasn't really got any of the job. We bought her, well, the woman that had her, she had come off a race yard, and I think I've shown you before. I don't know if she'll let me show you. Can I show you again? Oh yeah, you've got it on show, look. She's got a massive, I don't know if it will show because the light's so dodgy. She's got a massive scar in her armpit. She had an accident at the race place and they never told the woman what happened or anything. So we're not 100% sure what happened to her, but the woman didn't really want her going to a home where she was ever going to be ridden again. So maybe if worse comes to worse and she really won't get in foal, then I could potentially try and re-break her. She is only 6, and see how it goes. But I think really, if she's not going to be one that can be a broodmare, she's not a hard one to keep. She's a fairly good doer. She's a nice person. She'll just have to be a companion, which it is what it is, isn't it? But let's not get too negative. There could still be a baby in there. Pretty sure not, but you never know. She wouldn't be due till late May, so she has still got another 2 months. But yeah, we're pretty sure not. But that's her. And then we will go over to Woo Woo. Now Woo Woo is obviously in foal for this year. She went into Diachondric, which will have all been in my Who's in Foal video. I will link that somewhere if you want to go and see all the stallions there in foal too and stuff, because that's all exciting stuff. But Woo actually managed to rip all her rug and take it all off one night and got in quite a tiz and lost a bit of weight. So it's really good that she is about a month and a half off foaling. I think she's due beginning of May. I'm filming this mid to late March. And it's good that we've got her on the spring grass now. She's having a feed every day, try and just get some weight back on her because she's just lost a little bit more than we would have liked, but she still looks fine. There's definitely a baby in there. Woo isn't that keen on me touching her, are you? You're going to be grumpy. What if I give you a nice scratch? What if I give you a nice scratch? The state of her. But yeah, so Woo is actually, I don't know if she'll let me show you because the flies are out and they're all a bit kicky and grumpy, and she's obviously quite heavily pregnant, but Woo is starting to get a little bit of bag, just a tiny bit, slightly more on one teat than the other, so we're just keeping an eye on that because that obviously isn't ideal, but it can happen. So we are just keeping an eye on that. So let me see if she'll show you. Let me show you. Good girl. Easy. I'm just scared of her kicking out at the flies. She won't kick me, she's not like that, but she is kicking out at the flies, and if I'm in the way then she will kick me because she's kicking at the flies. But yeah, she has got a bit of bag, so obviously we're still got some time, so we're hoping she doesn't bag up too much, because last year she actually was streaming milk for quite a few days before she had Ferrero. Bless Ferrero, she's the one that sadly died at the end of last year. So yeah, but that's nothing to do with Woo, so Woo's healthy, we're fine. But yeah, so I think she lost a lot of the colostrum, which obviously wasn't ideal, so we're hoping that she doesn't bag up too early and that happens again. But yeah, and then last of all is Kira. Now Kira is the one that's due first. She is due mid-April, so not that long really, and she is very fat, looking very in foal. We're just keeping an eye on her that she doesn't get too fat, because obviously you don't want them too fat before they give foal, so the foal doesn't get too big. But yeah, there's no doubt that you're in foal, is there? Look at the size of it. And so we've had a bit of a weird one with Kira. She is not bagging up at all. There is no sign of milk whatsoever. Kira shouldn't kick me. I do know Kira. But she is very, if you can see that, she's very loose on her back end. She has relaxed her tail. Oh no. Her tail is quite relaxed. You can take it quite far over, and I don't know if you can see, her vulva is also pretty relaxed. Now it's really funny, I can come and check on it now and it'll be like that. I've even seen it more relaxed like that, like literally straight with no wrinkles whatsoever. And then I can come and check on her in 10 minutes time and it'll be completely tight and back to normal again. So we're just keeping an eye on her. I don't think it'll be too long till we get her in at night, so we can keep an eye. Obviously with her being maiden, we don't 100% know like the signs with her and stuff. So yeah, we're just keeping a very watchful eye on her because my mum is quite nervous about foaling her down. Kira is a very dramatic horse, and the other day she was obviously in a bit discomfort and she got out and came to the garden and let my mum know, but she's fine. Yeah, like I say, we're just keeping an eye for now because I don't want to get her in too early because she's not the nicest one to have in. She's quite stressy, but obviously we do want to keep an eye on her. We don't want her foaling, obviously, when we don't know with her being maiden. So, well, we don't with any mare, but especially Kira. So yeah, it might not be long until we have a Kira foal on the ground. Fingers crossed, all goes well, which is really exciting. But obviously there is no milk at all, so maybe you aren't anywhere near, we don't know. But it's just a bit of a funny one because this is with a vulva. See, this is what I mean, it's starting to, sorry, we're farting, but it's starting to like wrinkle back up and tighten again. But yeah, when the vulva goes really relaxed and stays relaxed, that usually means that foaling is pretty soon. But yeah, like I say, it keeps tightening and then loosening and then tightening and then loosening. So yeah, we're just keeping an eye. But yeah, it might not be long till we have a Kira baby, which is really exciting. Right, so I'm just gonna hop back on the Kubota because I've been over and fed them all and topped their waters up and stuff. So I'm gonna hop back on, take it back to the yard, and I'll quickly show you Fernie and Elle. That is the yearling now and 2-year-old. So I'll show you them because they're in for the day. They share a field with Mr. Bond or Pixie. We kind of swap the fields a bit. So they come in the day, and then whoever goes out, one of them basically goes out in their field. So the girls come in for the day, have some haylage, have the rugs off, have a good itch. They usually itch for about half an hour during the day. So yeah, and have a lie down and stuff. It's quite nice to have them like that because they're obviously being handled every day, which everyone does it different, but we quite like to handle ours, especially with Elle's not very good with her feet, so it's nice to have her in and pick her feet up every so often. She has been a little bit naughty with her back legs. She's a bit of a kicker, so we're just trying to pick them up whenever we get a chance, to try and stop that a little bit. But our farrier is very good. He spends half an hour with us picking her legs up and stuff, and when he trims her he'll help us and do it, and he's not fussed about, obviously he's safe with it. But yeah, so anyway, I'll take you to see them and then we'll quickly nip up and see Dex because he's never in the vlogs. And yeah, that's everybody. Right, so now on the stable yard with the little ladies. Hi girls. Hi girlies. Oh, I can't come in. What have you guys done? Why can't I come in? I have to open the door outwards, but no escapees, please. So yeah, here's Fern and Elle. This is Elle at the front. Elle is the one with the more white on her face. She is the 2-year-old, and she's obviously going to be a pony because you're tiny. Tiny. You are a pony. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. But yeah, so this is Elle. Elle's good. They're both good, to be fair. This is Fern. Fern is the one with no white on her face, apart from she's got a tiny little lightning strike on her nose, look. Haven't you? Yeah. Mwah. And I always look at Fernie and think that she's really small, but then I forget that, like, I've got friends that have got yearlings now, but they were born in like April, May, Fern wasn't born till August, so she's got like 4 months less life on them. So yeah, we're not worrying too much that you're not that big, but you are bigger than Elle now. So I think she could be a big girly. But yeah, we don't know how big you're going to be. Her daddy was 17.2, and obviously Flo is like 15.2. So we'll see. We'll see what you turn out like. But you're a naughty little lady, aren't you? She's come back round now though. She was really friendly when she was first born, and then she went absolutely feral, and now she's quite a friendly girl again. She lets me go in and catch her out the field. Like, she doesn't have a head collar on out in the field or anything. Yeah, she's really good. She has a rug on and off every day, don't you? Yes. And you are really good to have your feet done, really, aren't you? Obviously, she's still a little baby, so she's a little bit jiggly. What am I on about? What's the word? She doesn't stand there like really good, but she's a good lady, aren't you? You're a good lady. Yes. But yeah, that is them two. There's not really much interesting to say about them. Just that they're good, they're well, they're nice and chunky coming out of winter. So yeah, I'm going to leave them be and go and find Mr. Dex. Right. And then up at the top here, we have Paprika and Dexter. Paprika has been coming in the day, but obviously we've moved everyone now. So it would mean that Dexter was up here by himself in the day, which he'd be fine with, but he like gets a bit neighy and upset. So Paprika's staying out while it's so nice, and then we'll think about moving them around and stuff, and she can start coming in again in the day. But here's Dext. Such a beautiful colour, aren't you? But yeah, these are being fed every day as well now, just because they're not really under, but we probably want a bit more on them if we could. But yeah, Dexter's not up to much, are you? I don't know if he'll really do anything this year. He's obviously 3 this time round, but you know, we don't really break them as 3-year-olds. We usually wait till they're 4 or over winter or something. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Maybe if I have some spare time, I might start doing like a little bit, like nothing much. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see with him. So he's just chilling in the field with his beautiful coat. It's such a beautiful colour, aren't you? With your googly eyes. The googly eyes. But yeah, there's not really much to say about them. They're all well. They're all good. They're all happy. So yeah, that's about it. Obviously, just the exciting news. Sorry, I'm just coming into their field to collect their buckets. Hello, Preeks. Hello, you don't need to be in the vlog because they see you in your breaking clogs. They haven't seen one in a while. I am in the process of filming her next one, and I'll explain why there's been a bit of a break and stuff as well. So yeah, there will be a Paprika breaking vlog part 2 coming your way soon. So yeah, she will be back around. So yeah, I think that's everyone. So sorry if it's a bit boring, but there is the exciting thing that we've possibly got a foalie coming very soon. So yeah, I will love you and leave you. Thank you for watching. Let me know if there's any videos you want to see or anything. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.